Hi everyone, Frank here. It is Thursday evening, January the 11th. I just wanted to get a quick video out about Coinpressions2 to our Coinpressions members. Whether you are a free member of Coinpressions or a pro member, you have been invited to participate in our private launch of Coinpressions2. Can I give you a little history of what we did here? Yesterday afternoon on the 10th, we began uploading all registered members of Coinpressions, free and paid, into the database of Coinpressions2. Pretty much overnight, I pulled pretty much an all-nighter last night. I manually logged into every active member of Coinpressions, and in timestamp order, the timestamp order of when they purchased their original subscription in Coinpressions, I activated the minor matrix, which is just the stage 1 $2 matrix of each Coinpressions member. And the reason we did that is, as of today, from this point forward, Coinpressions2 is now part of the subscription package at Coinpressions. What that means is if you go out and you refer a new prospect tomorrow and they purchase a $29.95 monthly subscription to Coinpressions, they're going to get with that subscription a $2 minor matrix position in Coinpressions2. And then every member from today forward, starting with renewals tomorrow, so some people actually got a free position last night, they're going to get another one again tomorrow, but starting with renewals on the 12th of January, every renewal from this point forward, you're going to get another $2 subscription with each renewal. That just adds a little more value to our package at Coinpressions. So when someone says, hey, what do you get? Well, you get 20,000 advertising impressions each month, 10,000 of each of the two banners, 5 of each, and 10,000 text ad credits. And now you also get a subscription and position each month in Coinpressions2. So we think that was a good value to add. It adds to the integration that we did between the two companies. And again, our goal here is to do some things that aren't being done in the networking industry. And I think we've done quite a few of those with the launch of Coinpressions2. And that is one of them, the joint things we've done. You're going to see a few others as we walk through this. So today I turned on the registration form. Every member, as of around noon today, is able to log into their back office of Coinpressions2. And we'll go there in just a moment. And you've got until 3 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, January the 12th. That's the private launch just for Coinpressions members. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, I'm going to turn on the join link. So if you go to the join link right now, it's not working. Tomorrow at 3 p.m., that will go to the registration form and we will have a public launch. In other words, you can't really post your referral link out anywhere right now or give it to anyone because it won't work. We have the registration form turned off because we're in a private launch just for Coinpression members. So let's go over to the back office and we'll kind of walk through. Very familiar here. Actually, the color scheme is a little different. It's a darker blue here and a gray here. It's actually this color right here on top and bottom and a gray here, but I need to clear the cache and cookies in my account because it's still pulling in the old color before we changed it. So your back office in Coinpressions2 will probably look a little different than what you see here because I need to clear the cookies and cache in my account, and it will then it will pull in the right color, and I haven't done that. So in this account, you see things are going to look very similar here. You're going to see a new button here. A couple of things that we've done on the integration. So when someone registers, again, starting tomorrow, once we turn on the registration link at Coinpressions2, when someone registers for either opportunity, they're going to be dual registered in both opportunities as a free member. So they'll have an account in both opportunities. They'll have the exact same username and password and sponsor in both opportunities. And we'll talk a little bit more about the benefits of that with the residual side of that. If one of your referrals upgrades and you'll still be able to capture them even though if they upgrade before you in Coinpressions. And we'll talk about that in some later training and some of the things we did there, where that you can keep your referral even if they upgrade before you. And right now you've lost them, but we've made some changes that's going to allow you to do that. And we'll talk about that at some few time in the future once we get through the launch and stuff this weekend. So you'll see the back office is very similar here. You're going to see your cash balance, purchase wallet. You need money in your purchase wallet to purchase positions or advertising in the back office here. You'll see your matrix pay, your matching matrix pay, your total earnings, referrals. Again, this is company stats. So this is the total number of registered members that have verified their email address in the system. And again, we've dual registered them. This is the total earned in Coinpressions2. So not a bad start on our private lunch. We've already paid out $1,152.50 in commissions. And the total impressions, again, that's one of the things we're sharing. The advertising, we have it going across both platforms. So together in Coinpressions and now Coinpressions2 combined, you can see we've gone over 1 million ad impressions and getting close to 43,000 clicks that we've sent to our members' referral links of their other opportunities. So that is the home page, and we'll come back to the toggle here in a minute. Deposit funds page works just like it does at Coinpressions if you've used it there. We did take Payza away here. We will right now you can use Payza in your Coinpressions back office and then transfer the funds over to Coinpressions. We're going to use a little lower, since it's a $2 program, we're going to try to set the minimum deposit $2, but we couldn't do that with coin payments. It actually was below the minimum for Ethereum with coin payments, so we had to raise it back up to 5 because it was creating an error message in our testing. So what we did put some things here. You can actually use Bitcoin for less than 25. We kind of discourage people because the transaction fees are so much higher on Bitcoin right now. It really don't make a lot of sense to use Bitcoin for $5, $10, $15 transactions. If you have Litecoin and Ethereum, it's much cheaper for you to use Litecoin and Ethereum. And actually Litecoin is the cheapest, Ethereum's next, and Bitcoin is just outrageous right now with transaction fees. So the most economical if you have it is Litecoin, but if you can begin to kind of a word of advice from someone that does a lot of online marketing. If you don't have Litecoin and Ethereum, I would begin to accumulate them. And if an opportunity allows you to use Litecoin and Ethereum, then I would begin using those in place of Bitcoin. It will save you a ton of money in transaction fees, especially when you're joining, low-cost opportunities like we have here at Coinpressions and Coinpressions2. And you can begin to accumulate that here, even if you join with Bitcoin. When you have commissions to withdraw, then you're going to be able to withdraw those if you want with Litecoin and Ethereum and begin to grow those cryptos through your Coinpressions opportunities if you so choose. So we did put a little thing here, minimum is 25. A lot of people have been able to fund less than that. But, with the transaction fees, what they are, I would recommend if you can get these other coins to use them, unless it's just an emergency, then use your Bitcoin. It's going to work. It's not a problem. It's just, you just may pay more in fees than what you're depositing. And again, you can use Payza at Coinpressions and then transfer it over. When you have money in your account, you go to the purchase screen here. You got to have money in your purchase account. And we have 5 levels here, 5 stages from stage 1 all the way to stage 5, miner down to the trader. We have a little Bitcoin theme going on here, and the only restriction here is you have to purchase them in order. And what I mean by that, now you can purchase multiple 1s or a 1 and then multiple 2s, but you can't purchase a level 4 unless you already own at least one level 1, 2, and 3 matrix. So you'll get an error message if you try to purchase them outside of the order. But once you own any of these stages, you can purchase additional ones, or you can purchase the one right above it. You just have to own at least one of the level right before it to purchase the next level up. If you add it up, it's only $62 if you decide to purchase all 5. So think about that when you're funding your account, because then if you know what you want to do before you come in and say you want to join all 5, then be sure and put 62 in the first time. So that way you only pay 1 transaction fee on the way in. The transfer is pretty simple to explain. This is if you have money in your cash wallet from earnings and you want to transfer it to your purchase wallet to purchase additional positions. You would do that here. This transfer to others is where you would, you can see this account has $26.80 in it. I can send that to any member with a username. They don't have to be in my downline. As long as I have their username, I can send money to someone in my downline, even if I didn't, they're not a direct referral of mine. This box here is to transfer money if I want to send money to Coinpressions from Coinpressions2. And we'll have the exact same screen over at Coinpressions to send money into your Coinpressions2 account. We allow you to move it back and forth between your 2 wallets because that's just one of the integration and some of the things we've done to tie these 2 opportunities together. Your earnings history, you'll see that here. And the only thing it says level 2, all of your level 2 commission is just, doesn't matter. That doesn't really tell you which matrix this is. Just we're only paying commissions on level 2. We're not paying on the first 2 people in each of the 2x2s, only on the last 4 in each of the 2x2s. So you can see this position has made a 40 cents, I know, is level 1, stage 1. This is stage 4, and this is stage 5. So this account has got a little bit of action in it. Your matrix positions, you can see all the positions you own in your account, and you can drill down and see who is on each level. So I could click into this one here and see that DJ Mark is on level 2 of this account. And if I back up there a little bit, let's go back to the matrix. I back up to there, level 2 paid $20. So when he fell in level 2, this account earned $20 on that person. I got 2 people on level 2 here, and it paid $3.20 each, so I've earned $6.40 on that position. So you can see a little bit of information. You can drill down in to see who's on each level of your matrix positions. Here's where you'll see all your direct referrals. This account doesn't have any direct referrals, but one of the things we added to this to the back office here is a PIF. So if you have direct referrals, you look over to the right. A lot of people wanted to do a pay it forward program in Coinpressions2, and we added an opportunity, an option there for you to do that. Just click the PIF link. It's going to take you to the purchase screen. You're going to need money in your purchase wallet, and it's going to show their username, and just hit the purchase button, and you've purchased, paid it forward for your referral. And what's cool about this system, you don't have to, a lot of the pay it forwards, you have to send money to someone and they have to buy it. We're allowing you, with 2 clicks of the button, you can activate any of your direct referrals at any of the levels. Ideally, if you're going to do a pay it forward, most people are going to do that just at the $2 level, and then, make a commitment that when you do it for them, they're going to go out and find 2 people and PIF them. And you can begin to grow your business pretty fast with a simple low-cost PIF system like we have and a program like we have. So again, a lot of people ask for that. We've added it, and we know a lot of people are already using it. We've seen that today. Your promotion center here, we have 2 banners already made for Coinpressions2. They're uploaded. We have 3 sample solo ads, emails. You can do, you can take these and slice and dice them as you choose. There will be a Marketing Center page added. We removed the Marketing Center page from the back office of Coinpressions2 because we're adding new capture pages and a landing page for Coinpressions2. And we'll be writing a 12 email series for your autoresponder for Coinpressions2. And this will be just like in the back of Coinpressions. You'll be able to link it to your Aweber, your Traffic Wave, your GetResponse account, using this, using the codes in, the codes from those accounts to link in. So you'll capture your leads there. So if you're using the lead capture system that we created in Coinpressions, we will have the exact same thing. So give us a week or 2 to get that up. We know we could launch without that, 'cause a lot of people are going to use their raw referral link anyway. But we'll have that up for you as soon as possible. Withdrawal is the same. The withdrawal history, you'll see it. Deposit history, you'll see that. All this information down here. We have one of the other integrations we did is a dual profile. So everything that was in your profile on the other, Coinpressions has been brought into Coinpressions2. And when you make a change, it should change in both back offices when you change that. So that was a good little add that we did there. Your sponsor info, this is good. So if you fill this out right here, Skype, you can add 1, 2, 3, any of this information. But whatever information you add right here, when the person goes back up to their dashboard, it'll say your sponsor is, and they'll see the information. If they want to contact you, you can click it, and you can see here is my information on this account, how to get a hold of me via phone number, Skype, or email. So that is the back office except for ads. So our product is advertising and advertising credits, and we have a shared ad platform, meaning that when our Coinpressions members place their ads, they're going to be seen across the Coinpressions and the Coinpressions2 back office, referral links, all the pages of our website, in the emails we send out, and there'll be other ways that we deliver advertising also outside the Coinpressions system. And to do that, we wanted to put all the ads in one place. So when you get your ad credits, you get ad credits in Coinpressions2 every time you get you join any of the 5 stages, or you get re-entries, or you get upgrades. We give ad credits at every completion of a matrix, and every time you get a new one. So if you cycle stage 5, you get 12 re-entries into stage 1. You're going to get 12 orders. It's just like buying 12 stage 1 positions. You're going to get those ad credits. So instead of putting the ad credits in the back office here, the ad credits, if you click the place ads, it's going to tell you that all of the ad credits and all of the placing of your ads is in the Coinpressions back office. So how do you get to the Coinpressions back office if you just came in? Well, it tells you the red Coinpressions. We actually put a button here, just a one-click login, and boom, I'm in the back office of this account. And if you go down, you'll see all of the ads here, the banners, the text ads. So if I go to text ad, you'll see this account has 40,775 text ad credits there. It's been active since we launched in September. 20,310 banner of each of the banner ads. And you can place the ads here. And again, we have just a one-click here, and you're right back in your Coinpressions2 back office. So I thought that was pretty cool way, especially with the integration that we have here. So some of the integration that we have is transfers between both wallets. We have a one-click toggle between both back offices, dual registration when someone joins, a shared advertising platform, and a shared profile, and also a shared help desk ticket system for both items. So, and we'll look for more integration as we go. So that's one of the things that we're trying to do as far as being different than a lot of the things out there. And we think this integration is really cool. It's going to help us for the members that are active in Coinpressions. We're going to see a lot more activity now. We're going to have one shared Facebook group, one shared communication. When I, as the owner of both opportunities, talk to the members, I will be giving updates on both opportunities. And I guess that's about it for right now. So just one of the things I want to make sure you understand is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, the registration link is turned on. You're free to begin advertising in any way you want, sharing on social media, getting the word out about Coinpressions2, and our really fun, low-cost, join for only $2. But go all in for $62 system here, and each $2 matrix that you get can turn into $104 when it cycles all 5 stages. And when it does that, it has already multiplied into 27 additional matrix positions, and each of those, when they go through all 5 stages, will pay you back $104 each, and again multiply into 27 additional matrix positions. As we call this is a true exploding matrix, because your positions in the matrix are going to explode if you are active out there sharing. I think I already have been able up to like 69 of the $2 positions already in my personal account, just from and I haven't really started promoting yet. That's just from the private launch from my personal referrals in Coinpressions. So I'm going to be doing some pretty heavy advertising once we launch to the public tomorrow, and I know a lot of our members are too. So I think everything went really well today. We didn't really experience any issues, kind of like we did with Coinpressions. And again, I don't expect a lot of issues here. It's a very simple program, and that's why you spend hundreds of hours testing and trying to break the system. If you do that, then you don't have a lot of problems. But so many people and so many owners and admins, they go buy a script and they launch a business in 3 days, and a lot of times they're shut down, and their business model is ruined because they don't test it. They don't have programmers, and once they have a problem, they just can't recover from that. And I think we've done it the right way, and it's proven with what we did with Coinpressions. And we're seeing, again, not too many issues with Coinpressions2, and we don't expect to see a lot. There may be a few things pop up, and if they do, we'll address them as they come up. But our goal is to be around for a very long time. And with the business model we have, there's no reason that we can't. The members are going to come and go, but we're going to stay, and we're going to stay consistent in what we're doing, and consistent in the customer service that we give, and answering tickets, paying commissions on time, all the things that a lot of the opportunities out there are not doing. We're going to do those because those are the things that over time build you strong, loyal leadership and followers of your business, and that's what allows you to be around for a very long time. So again, members will come and go. That's okay. I know there's a lot of things that come out there and it catches your attention. Things catch my attention, but Coinpressions and Coinpressions2 are here for the long haul, and we'll be here whenever you come back, or we'll be here if you decide to stay with us for the stretch run here and the marathon run. So that's it. If you see any issues, again, this video is for our Coinpressions members that are in during private launch. If you see any issues, please let me know. We'll try to get those addressed as quickly as possible. But so far, things look pretty good, and we expect it hopefully to stay that way. Again, thanks for sticking with me if you're still here at the 23-minute mark of this video. And we'll get more updates out in the days to come as we get further into the launch here of Coinpressions2. Thank you.